Hello, Pisces only, and welcome. Thank you for being here. It is Friday night, the 12th of September. It's a weird night, but I've been wanting to get a video out all day, but I've had some things I had to get done. And anyway, I'm feeling a little lonely, feeling a little bit antsy, anxious, not depressed or unhappy, just more, I don't know, contemplative, kind of, what do I do with my energy kind of thing. That's kind of how I feel. Anyway, I wanted to get you guys out a video, so I'm going to do that. I felt led to do that. I'm sitting on the back patio most of the day, really enjoying my new backyard, I have to tell you. I go out there quite a few times a day. Sometimes I smoke, sometimes I don't. I just kind of just sit out there and think a lot. I get messages sometimes. Like in the last video, I got that first message. There were 2 messages in that last video. Probably should have made 2 videos out of that, but didn't. But anyway, so I'm loving my backyard. I'm loving the peacefulness. I'm loving the tranquility, the just being able to get out of my house. Because when I lived in that little shoebox house, the backyard was in the west, and so the sun was just brutal. You really just couldn't be out there, especially on those 100-degree days. And it kept Yeti from being inside a lot. So this way, he doesn't have to be outside so much. So last time I started with these cards, but I think this time I haven't prayed. So Father God, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for filling me up, for being my hero, for being my God, my dad, my everything you are. Just words aren't even enough to describe how great you are. But what kind of messages do we have for the Pisces only people? And I am so grateful to all of you. I've come to know some of you personally through email, through texting. I just love you all. I do. Like, I don't have this kind of relationship here. I don't have this kind of relationship on Victory House Intuitive Tarot that I do here. Like, you guys are my specials. You're my preciouses, right? That's that. You're my precious. I'm kind of grunge today. I've been kind of lax all day, yesterday and today. I had some stuff to do today. I had to get out and walk through town a little bit today. And I love to walk, but with my sciatica, I get so much leg pain sometimes. So it takes me a while to get from A to B. But anyway, between that and the landlord coming, I had some flooding yesterday. We had a huge storm. Like, it was almost tropical. Well, I'm in Colorado. We don't have tropical storms, but it felt like I was in the South. I've lived in Charlotte, North Carolina for 15 years. As well as in the North for a good part of my life. So, Northeast, I should say. So, anyway, I've been a little bit busy. Okay, so you're ending a cycle. You're ending a cycle where you no longer have to face the enemy. You no longer have to figure out how to exit and strategize. There goes my dog, of course. You gotta wait. Mommy busy. What else? Alright. Got a lot of cards here. I know yesterday's message was a little bit harsh about those of you who are giving up, but you can't give up. You can't. You give up, you die. That's the way I look at it. And I don't want you dying. And I don't want to hear the negativity, nor do I want to know the negativity. I want to know that you fought, that you overcame, that you're going to win this battle. Even though you're still struggling, right? You all know my story, 17 and a half years. Finally, in July of this year, my life changed. And I'm on a better path. Is it perfect? No. Do I have everything I want? No. As you can see, I don't even have my bedroom decorated yet. I've had issues with flooding and other issues going on in my new home. Not that it's my home, I'm a renter. But nothing's perfect yet. But I did the work. 17 and a half years of being pushed into the pit over and over and over and over and crawling out and getting a good job that made a lot of money and getting thrown back in the pit and losing storage units and being homeless and blah, 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 back and forth, back and forth. If I can do it for 17 and a half years, you can do it, okay? You have the fortitude, you have the knowledge, you are in your last life, right? You're a Pisces, you're at the end of the chain. You're the 12th sign. You now have, in this life, learning all the things and being required to learn the lessons from the things you have not learned in your previous 11 lives. Right? And I'm not a big astrologist, but trust me, everyone that's in your life all these years are either you landed in your birth in a place that you weren't supposed to be, that put you into another place that helped you grow and mature and move on. So if you, like me, you have a family, but they're not really your family. They don't care. They don't support you. They're just not there for you. You weren't meant to be there, but you were put there to get you somewhere else. So understand that, okay? For those of you that are like, why do I have this terrible family? Why, blah, blah, blah. Because they were a tool to get you in the world, right? They're also a lesson that you needed to overcome to move to the next stage. So wherever you are in these stages of life, it's time to heal. It's time to let go of the past. You have a brand new beginning here that helps you. That's the beautiful thing here. You have the Ace of Wands with the Three of Hearts reversed. You have this opportunity in this new beginning to now move on into relationships and loves that no longer hurt you or abuse you or take advantage of you. Which has been, if you're a Pisces, and most of you know this, we've talked about this for years now that you've been following me, we are a sign that gets used and abused because we are so loving and generous and so frickin' naive. Because we give everybody the benefit of the doubt, we don't judge, we love everybody, but yet it comes a certain point in our life and time that we have to start learning how to set boundaries and be a little bit more decisive about our naivety and understanding what's real and what isn't and doing what's right and what's wrong. So, long lecture here, right, guys? Sorry. But someone here needed to hear that. Those of you that have been following me for a while, you're already in that space. But we may have some newcomers coming in that needed to hear that, right? That don't know my story, that don't know your story because they haven't been following us. They're brand new here today. But there's lots of news here coming about new happiness, new emotional beginnings, new starts in feeling good, right? Yay. So what is Pisces like? We like feeling good. I know I do. I like that joint. I like that couple of whiskeys, right? Yeah, there are things on the shadow side I'd love to engage in, but we all know, not healthy, right? We have boundaries, we have limitations, we have good works to achieve, which we can't do when we have one side in the Shadowlands and one side in the goodness. So, just speaking the truth here to my bros and sisters, because we know, right? We know we have to create a boundary. We have to create boundaries for ourselves, boundaries for the world, and boundaries for, where we want to be spiritually. It's not easy, right? Because we are the one and only sign when we master what it is that takes a hold of us from the dark side that can walk on each side in the shadow lines, in the shadow in the shadow side and in the light. We have the ability to do that as Pisces. But we have to have our shit in order. We cannot have, say, a crack addiction and walk on both paths. We can't. God's not going to allow it. So when you master and control, and this is just examples, okay? Right? Nobody's saying anything about anybody here. This is just an example. When you master and can control that addiction and keep your life and light on the light side, and say you have to walk to the dark side to help someone else, you can control that desire to want those drugs, want that alcohol, want that sex, want that whatever, right? That big, fat, beautiful chocolate cake, right? We all know I'm a foodie. Girl loves food. So anyway, yeah, I see this communication coming in. It's a good communication. It's healthy. It's happy. It wants a new beginning with you. Let's expand more on this third row, please, Spirit Guides. What is this all about here with this communication and new beginning regarding the heart? Knight of Pentacles. There's a slow mover, an earth sign, who wants to come in and give you everything you want. Ace of Pentacles. They want to give you a commitment. How does Pisces feel about this person and commitment? How do we feel? Oh dear. The Empress reversed. I don't feel I can give birth to this. I don't feel it's something that will grow for me. I don't feel like it's something that will make me happy. Lord have mercy. I've been saying that a lot. I don't know where it's coming from. I have some spirits around in the house. They're not real bad. I did ask them to go. I don't think they totally went, but they don't seem to be super harmful. But occasionally I come out with this, like, Lord have mercy, like, I don't know, sound like I'm born from the South somewhere. But anyway, yeah, there's like, I don't want to start a beginning with you. There's an offer of new love, and you're like, no. And there's also a choice between two different loves, two different paths. There's a lot of earth here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, I believe. Either the Knight or the King. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. This light is killing me. There's too much light here. 2 wands, 10 of Pentacles. There's two paths to choose from. There's either two people or two paths. You're gonna have to wait, Yeti. Mommy busy. Hang on, I want to dive deeper. Hang on. Hurry up, come on. Mommy's recording, hurry. Okay. Sorry about that. And forgive the mess, because the rest of the house has been done, except for the bedroom. But I still haven't hung up pictures, and I don't know why. And I had to put the desk in here, which is not what I wanted, but that's how it happened. So, hi. You want to say hi, everybody? Come on. Pick your head up. See it. See it. Pick your head up. Say hello. Say hello, everybody. Pain in the ass. All right. There's still a piece of you that's holding on to pain and disappointment. There's still a piece of you that you're not ready to give yourself fully to someone 100%, basically, is what's going on. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Oh. Osmosis. Just kidding. Card was upside down. Queen of Cups. Another one. Yeah, you are not ready to generate, create. What are you doing? What are you doing? You weren't ready to create something brand new. You're not ready to put energy or fire into something until you feel completely ready, till you feel the person on the other side is truly committed and original with you. Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords. Wow. There's almost this... Give me another card regarding these. Alright. Someone comes in and brings you happiness. They treat you right. They don't quite have the same amount of money as you do. But they come with dark energy. Even though they make you happy, Yeti, what are you doing? They make you happy. You are moving forward. You are moving forward here. Okay. I see you eventually making a decision, moving forward with someone new. Are you kidding me, Yeti? Breaking the couch? My 130-pound dog who has no limits to how he jumps on things. Anyway, there's something here about a very strong Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you're giving, that things are going to turn for the better. I don't know if you know this person. It could be someone you're currently seeing that you've broken from, that needs to heal, that takes the time to heal. I see a lot of like snow, moondrops, electricity, fires glowing. I feel this person is going through a spiritual awakening. I feel they're going to come around the holidays. And I'm feeling more Christmassy, New Year's. I've been through changes. I'm ready to commit. That's what I'm seeing. All right, is there anything else you want me to tell Pisces? Yes. Three of Wands. You're not ready to work with anybody right now. There's a piece of you that's waiting for this person. You know they're going through an awakening. You know they're going through an ascension. You're waiting for them. Yeah, you're saying no right now to commitments. You're balancing and juggling some money. You're communicating more spiritually with the heavens. Like your focus is on talking to God, the Father. Like not like humans, other humans, men, women, or non-sexual, whatever. I don't understand that stuff, so I'm not going to elaborate. You're either born a woman or a man, but not here to offend anybody. So anyway, yeah. There's some kind of joining, spiritual co-joining, marriage, partnership between you and an emperor, which could be Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, I believe, and Gemini. Leo, yeah, most of the fire signs, and Gemini. Anybody else? Anybody else? Scorpio. Cancer. The air sign, the Gemini, will not work, will not stay. Neither will the Pisces, if there's a Pisces involved. A lot of indecision here. A lot of indecision. Back and forth. Excuse me. Someone's ready to take flight, take fight. Someone really wants to battle for this relationship. But Pisces is like, I need to figure out my feelings. Here you come, and you're ambushing me, and I don't know what the fuck I want right now. Kind of is what's going on here. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that for today. We're at, what, 20 minutes? Which is kind of, like, I feel we could go into this forever. $12.50 questions via email. $50 30-minute readings via Google Meeting. One-on-one with me. Includes psychic messages, tarot, and mediumship. Okay? So, you have your choices to choose from. I will be going into neck surgery on November 10th, so book your readings well in advance of November 10th, because I will be out of commission for 30 to 45 days, so videos may be limited, etc. I don't really know, right? This is my first major surgery ever, so anyway, love you guys. You know what to do. Comment, like, and subscribe. Keep the comments coming. Always like, right? Help a fellow woman, man out, whatever. Help a fellow reader out, right? We're all in this game together. Your likes and subscribes help me. Do I make money off this channel? No. So I do it for free. And I calculated, like, how many videos, like 144, like almost 240 videos a year, and I make no money off this channel. So, show your love and appreciation. Donate, book a reading, ask a question, or like and subscribe. Anyway, take care. I love you guys.